Alright, welcome back to RimWorld. This is going to be our second attempt at making a colony. So, let's jump right in. Now, I haven't been doing any, exploring seeds or anything like that. I'm just going in blind again. So, scenario will be crash landed again. I've been watching other people kind of get into these, but I want the classic experience. So, crash landed it is. Now, last time I didn't talk about the storytellers at all. And just in case there's anybody watching this who doesn't know already, these affect kind of the way the game progresses. Now, I like sandbox games, but I like sandbox games that have a linear progression and a goal, or roguelike games as well that are like that. And Cassandra does that. It makes a curve of increasing challenges, and that's what I like. You know, you're not going to get invaded by, 50 raiders on your first day and then go like years and years with nothing happening. That happens when you play Randy Random, who's just random. Just whatever can happen. I know a lot of people like to play Randy Random. I just don't get it. But, my... Yes, I'm not going to comment on how other people play the game. I'm going to comment on how I play the game. And then Phoebe Chillax. I like these names, by the way. But this is more like it's meant to only be interesting, but really to just this is like kind of I think a true sandbox mode. Yeah, I mean it says, if she's set at a high challenge scale, she'll hit as hard as anyone. So anyway though, but her curve is probably much more gentle. Yeah, steadily increasing curve. Oh no, sorry. Lots of time between disasters. But yeah, so of course we're going with Cassandra Classic, challenge level, permadeath mode. I think I know what I'm doing. So, but you saw where my arrogance got me last time. Alright, and of course Iron Man permadeath mode. This is still, I think, kind of misleading. It just means you get one save. So, no reloading, so, all the amazing things that happen to me are not from save scumming. Alright, last time we had, what was it? Some kind of negative seed name. Stressed or stressful or... I don't remember, but it was not a good omen. River sounds like a fair omen. Size. Again, I don't quite know what the size of the world is going to do. At least it gives me more options to kind of find exactly the spot I want. Although, whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and generate the planet. Okay. So again, every version I've seen, it seems like these arid shrublands are limited really to the south, and they're always going to have a year-round growing period. I think it would be interesting if it could affect these biomes, but maybe through modding that'll happen, because I'd like to check it out. I just don't like having the year-round growing period. I think it's much more interesting to play the game when you have a growing season and you have to prepare for winter. So, anyway, we are going to go with the high desert again. And something I was complaining about in my first version that was really dumb, and I made a correction in that video, but I'll address it here too, just in case. Average temperature in winter is negative 6.4. So that's just the average temperature on the warmest day of winter, the coldest day of winter, the warmest time in winter, the warmest during the daytime, and the coldest at night. So the low for winter, when you have a low that's already negative 6.4, that's incredibly cold for like an average day in winter. That's like, getting into Alaska territory or something. So yeah, expect temperatures that are just going to be like, engines freezing up on the highway kind of cold. And then of course the average temperature in summer it may be 22.8. Actually, this is a really big shift. I like this. That's, like I said, for the summer months, which I would assume are the ones between the solstices, but I'm not sure exactly what the calendar works like. But that doesn't mean, like, at noon on the hottest day, it's not going to be 22.8 degrees. It's going to be significantly hotter, and so on. So, yeah, actually, this is a really good temperature range. So let's look around this area. I wouldn't mind having some hills. So what's it like over here? Oh wow. Yeah, this is some crazy large hills. I don't want large hills. Large hills, flat, large, small hills. Yeah, I just want the I want those small hills. So, and I like having two stone types. Limestone, I think we're going to be making our buildings out of limestone, and we'll be making our walking and floors out of granite. I think that makes it look pretty good. Buildings today are commonly made out of limestone. Anyway, ooh, wow, this is a really short growing period. Wow, this is going to be tough. Okay. Yeah. So, just looking at this, I already know I need to avoid the mistake I made in my last playthrough, which is making a growing spot that was incredibly too small for what was required. We have so little time to grow stuff that really need to grow a large amount of crops right away. Now, size, last time we went medium, I didn't realize where this was at, so I do want to change that to slightly larger. I think my computer will be able to handle this just fine. We could go on the larger sizes, but I'm going into this with the attitude that this colony is going to thrive and have tons and tons of people in it, so I don't want it to slow down and slog down my computer. And so we'll go on the large size of medium. And yeah, that's all I have to say. We've selected our site. Things look good. Let's go. Okay, and again, we'll just go with who we get. Let's see. Well, Alright. As I said in my first one, it's not good to have people who refuse to do a certain kind of labor, but at least this person is, well, crafting is one that I really want to have. Research, I can deal with somebody who doesn't want to do research. Melee and shooting can probably also handle. Now, what's going to be interesting is whether this person can do growing or not. I am not sure. I hope that if they have 0, they can still do that activity. So, anyway, future colonists, age 64. Jonah, the actor, age 41. Cave world tunneler. And, oh, incapable, okay, yeah. Dumb labor and crafting. Okay, so you can also randomize, but like I said, I just want to go through with, okay, we got a couple of highly sociable people. Oh wow, our research is terrible. Oh man, it's going to take us forever to research up. Fast walker's good. Pyromaniac. Oh man. And too smart. We had that before, which did not contribute to our longevity. Let's see, slowpoke, that's unfortunate. Nudist. Yeah, okay. It's, if you had, the trait from last time where you like the cold, that would be a good trait, but it's not, and this is probably the worst place to be a nudist. We're not down in the south, so... Oh, Brawler, let's beware this time. Beware. Brawler, do not give them... Okay, so Manny is gonna get the knife. And... it looks like Jonah's going to get the rifle, and he's going to be our only... Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Well... Green Thumb, we know what that is. Brawler, Chemical Fascination. Yeah. Much more of them, and it's more likely to go on binges. So that's probably like beer and stuff. I haven't seen anything other than beer. Construction growing... Okay, good. Good. This will be a good grower and such. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. Okay, the 3 of you awake in your cryosleep. I know people probably already read this, so we'll just skip it. And, as the ship shreds around us, then we land on this planet. Okay. Alright, first things first, like I said. Zone. Even before you have somewhere to sleep at night, I want us growing stuff. Potato, that's fine. Growing zone. Actually, why don't we just go ahead and make this 4x4. Another 4x4. Whoops, that just expanded. Whatever, that's fine. We just grow tons of potatoes. I do not care. And what's the fertility like over here? Oh, 100% fertile. Okay, good. We'll grow some corn. Corn requires fertility more than potatoes. Grow your potatoes where other stuff does not like to grow. Although actually, I think rice is going to be... let's do... now, yeah. No, I'm sorry. Let's go for the corn. Yes. Okay, and then... zone... There we go. And here we will grow rice. Oh no. Is that ours? Oh good, Yoshiko. A female warg. Good. Had a husky last time. And this time we have a warg, which is, in my opinion, significantly scarier. Okay, so we got that. Let's try heal root. Interesting. Let's try... how about strawberry? Okay. Now that that is taken care of, I think I'm just going to stick my stockpile, my initial... well, Since everything's kind of central here, let's put our stockpile there for the time being. Okay. And next, let's plan out. I should mention that I am not going to be doing underground bases. A lot of people, I think, are doing underground bases in YouTube. And, you know, my philosophy is if you want to build an underground base, you know, that's fine. But for me, if I want to build an underground base, I'm going to play Dwarf Fortress. This is RimWorld. I want to build a colony. I want to build something in space. Let's see, is this how I want this? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 3... yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that looks good. And, alright, so... structure, wall, wood... that's okay. One thing I also didn't mention is... it's warning me that the wood is not in storage, but it does realize that there's wood on the map, and as long as it's not forbidden, your colonists will go, they will even go there and grab the wood. So, you know, it's something to remember, especially when you're mining. Sometimes you'll have mined something, but it won't yet be appearing. Or, I mean, they won't have hauled it back yet. But go ahead and just stick down those build orders, and they'll go out and they'll just grab it from where it was, and they'll bring it back. Sometimes it kind of backfires a little bit, because... sometimes what happens is they only bring back as much as they need, and it's like, hey man, like, can you bring back all 60 of the iron instead of, you know, the 15 that you decided you needed for the to finish the orbital thingamajig. Olaf, I want you to equip that knife. Go ahead and do that now. And can we grab, there we go. And, like I said, double-click to grab everything on the screen. Ooh, yeah. Okay. We'll go ahead and put down our sleeping spots. Actually, I think to help with my stress this time, I'm going to try starting out with a steel bed. What does it say here? Comfort 0.75, beauty 8. Does that change if it's wood? Beauty 12. Comfort 0.75. Okay. 12 and 0.75. Now, again, steel. 12. Okay. We're making wooden beds. That makes sense. That is also something that would have probably helped in my last run to have, you know, paid better attention to. So, Don't worry, that roof will disappear as soon as, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do it that way. And then we'll make a little sleeping spot for the dog next door. And... Okay, furniture, animal sleeping spot. So hopefully this will help with my colony's longevity compared to last time. So let's go ahead. Oh, I don't want to harvest it yet. Forbid the components, please, as well as the medicine. I think I want to move some stuff inside as well. Yeah, just... You know, just from the way things went last time. So let's see. Foods, yes. Manufactured and raw, maybe not. Items, yes. Apparel, fine. No, not body parts, not corpses. Do not allow rotten, obviously. Yeah, food, manufactured, textile, yes, medicine. Component, I don't know if we really need to worry about the components. And the foods, let's keep the meals in there. We'll find another place for the raw food. Okay, now, what's next? What is next? Well, how about some more wood? 98%? Chop it down. And we got a poplar tree. I'm going to let that finish growing. And Cigararo. Sorry, I know that's not how you pronounce it. I'm just like flubbing my words today. Let's go ahead and harvest this stuff since I'm gonna grow some other stuff down here. And another thing I did my last game that I didn't mention why I'd done it, and I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna be a little bit more pronounced in how I do it, is I made some daylilies just growing outside here, and all those do, you can put them in plant pots and that helps, but just having them around makes it's pretty. It increases the beauty. I didn't show the beauty overlay or anything like that. I'm sure it's still here in the game, but yeah, just, you know, if you go outside and you see some nice flowers, it helps your mood, you know. So, you know, oh, cool. Here's another good fertile chunk. So we're going to put in even more. And, you know, I was thinking, like, because of my issues last time with vermin, I was like, well, maybe what I should do is, you know, actually, let's go ahead and try some cotton, I want to say. Yeah, let's go ahead. I was like, well, maybe I should enclose my growing area. But, you know, that's going to take resources that I could use on other buildings. And in the end, I think my strategy here is going to be to grow more food than vermin can eat. Okay, more potatoes I think is going to be fine. Next, I want to get another building up, and I want us to get researching right away because, yeah, it's going to take us forever to get to stone crafting, and stone crafting is what I want, for sure. Let's see. Because, sorry, I'm just concentrating for a sec. Okay, and then cancel that one, and we'll put the door there. Interesting thing about stone is, well, as you might, you know, imagine, it's not flammable. So, okay, I'm pretty sure these guys will eat our packaged survival meals if we leave them out here. I just have a very strong suspicion, and you know how I feel about animals eating my food. So, particularly when people bring their animals to my colony and they eat my food. And let's see, any other... Yes, they're always out here in the boondocks, but it's okay. I want them, so ostrich, which I keep confusing with wild turkey for some reason. There we go. So yeah, I think I finished saying that just planting flowers outside will increase the beauty of the area, and especially if it's an area that they're going to be working in, like, you know, the garden. And, you know, that makes sense. My grandma had a garden, and, you know, along with vegetables and stuff, she would plant flowers, and yeah, it's because it looks nice, you know. So think about that when you're making your growing area, is just maybe throwing in a little bit of, flowers, because it makes the area in general a little prettier. And, yeah, it helps keep your guys from going insane, as what happened in my last playthrough. And, yeah, I'm going to take that a little bit more seriously this time, That didn't work out for us. I did my darndest, but, unfortunately, I think it was too little too late. Manny, I'm going to have you prioritize cutting that. Okay. Oh, another thing I want to do. No, restrict. So I had last game somebody who was night owl and was actually getting stressed out by having to sleep during the night. This says like, hey guys, this is nap time. You have to go to sleep. It sucks. It's just like when you were a kid. I hated nap time. It's like, I'm not tired right now. Let me play. You sleep at night. But so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unrestrict everybody. And you know what? You guys sleep whenever you want to sleep. Work whenever you want to work. Play horseshoes whenever you want to play horseshoes. Speaking of which, let's build that for them. I am going to be a little bit more, not quite such a taskmaster this time. Let's put the horseshoe thing in Bob. Well, let's put it there. Yeah, because, yeah, it did not end well. So, I'm going to be a little bit nicer to my colonists. Let's see, is everybody asleep? No. What are you guys up to? Oh, you're hauling stuff. Okay. Oh, and you're growing. Good. I'm going to take this opportunity to have some coffee. Okay. Now, on the other hand, I don't want to go too overboard with the planting either, because these guys do need to be doing some other stuff. And I'm going to raise the priority of this. I do, as much as possible, want stuff kept inside. Oh, thank you, Manny. I appreciate you doing that. And he's content? Or she? Sorry, Manny to me sounds like a male name, so that's why I keep thinking Manny is a man instead of, how about you take that back with you? This is still something that annoys me so much about the pathing AI, is like, you just chop this down, he's like, well, I'm gonna go sleep, and then he just leaves it there? She just leaves it there? Come on, man. At that time, I'm just saying man is like, like, come on, girlfriend. Like, it's not a gender confusion, it's just a way of talking. I'm not using my words very well today. I'm a little tired. Was playing some online gaming yesterday, and I didn't get enough sleep, and I got enough sleep today, but okay, I'm going to push the number 3 to just fast forward to the night. But I am definitely ready for some RimWorld right now. I really also like the heat effects with the on the map. I really like it. It just looks nice. It's well done. Okay. How's this one? Okay, let's chop it down. Oh, and yes, let's assign work to everybody as much as possible. Doctor... Oh, interesting. The actor is actually a better doctor than the nurse. Everybody can flick. Cooking. Oh, everybody can construct. That's good. People can grow. That's fine. Repair. Everybody repair. Plant cutting. I do want more plants to be cut, please. Oh, man. Oh, it's only the one person who can't. Okay. Unfortunately, this is the only... Yeah, Yuna, you're gonna have to be doing a lot of researching, I'm afraid. And, I'll let everybody mine. That's another one that I tend to like everybody doing. And, what is your skill with, doctoring? 6 and 4. Okay, that's good enough. And cooking, sure. I do want to go to manual priorities, and as soon as research is available, I want you to start researching, because we just got to get on that. I want to start growing or making wood blocks as soon as possible. This one's taken some damage. I don't know what from. Since it's taken damage, I'm just going to go ahead and chop it. I don't think there's any point if it's... And these poplars as well. Now, I believe they will give me significantly more wood, so I do feel like I'm going to chop down this one since it's already 84%. That's fine. And yeah, let's just get the wood going. The sooner I can get that workbench built, the better, and then we can start building with some real materials. Okay. Stuff is growing. As you can see, the corn and the strawberries grow much slower than, like, the potatoes. Cotton grows pretty fast. Actually, it's doing fair. Oh no. Oh no. What? Where? It, unfortunately dismissed the alert too soon. Oh, I guess because the warg already took care of it. The Mega Scarab, what are you doing with it? Where is it? Did you eat it? Interesting. You're wandering. Why are you wandering? Is that joy related? It better be, otherwise, you know... Actually... Okay. I just want to see, can I get you to do something? Okay. Alright, Jonah. Well, I guess you get to mine for now. Silver ore, interesting. Okay. Yeah, go do it. That's what I thought, you just need something to do. That'll occupy your time for a sec. And just because it annoys me, let's remove that blueprint plan. And next, furniture. Let's go ahead and make our table. We'll make it out of wood, because obviously wood's going to be more attractive. Oh well, it's not obvious perhaps, but I believe it will be. And let's make... Oh, I guess that's because we don't have any wood. It won't allow you to make it out of material if you don't have that material. Even if the material's laying around on the... Hey! Hey, brah. How about, This is what I mean about... This is not cool, dude. I want all my colonists to be able to do everything, because there's just too much work to be done. I am not in the mood for this kind of shenanigans. Everybody comes with the caveat in their contract, other duties as assigned, so I do not like it when they will not let me do that. Let's just get this stuff chopped, man. I know it's not 100%, but please just go ahead and do it. Okay, good. What else have we got? Man, Jonah, can you at least train the animal? Can you? Train. Art, tailor, smith, plant, cut, mine, grow, repair, construct, hunt, cook, handle. Jonah, you can. So I'm going to have you do that. Even though these other guys are better at it. At least that will give you something to do while we are doing other things. Okay. That is up. Guys still want more. Manny, hey man. Hey lady. Please go get that right now. So yeah, before we adjourn, let me take a look at what I didn't show in my previous one. And that should be... No... let's see. I am looking for... Well, what am I looking for? Yes, research bench. We need statistics, history, world. No. Actions. No. We'll come back to all this stuff. Oh. It's going to be over here. Beauty display. So here you can see it's basically a -1, and the number, there's a central number, but it's really hard to see. There, maybe you can see it now. It says like a -0.6. That's like if you're standing in this spot right here, that's what the average beauty is, and it takes into account everything within that radius. But see here, we have 23 because of those flowers, right? And so I can't read the button, but it's actually like a 0 or a 0.1 positive there because of that. That makes a difference. Oh wow, and rubble actually is ugly. Okay, that's good to know as well. And inside here, it's a -0.3 in this room. So yeah, that's not good. But as you can see, I think... What is giving the 5? That's kind of hard to tell. I think the beds are improving it slightly, but yeah, everything else is kind of negative. Alright, so that's the beauty display. That's how you find out how your surroundings are affecting their mood. And that's why I was saying, like, you know, we want... oh man, seriously? No more wood? That's why you want to pay attention to, like, the beauty factor of stuff, which is not something I did, you know. I could have easily made beds out of wood, and it has a benefit. What are you doing? Hauling steel? How about instead of doing that... Oh, man, he's got it. Instead of doing that, though, how about you come over here? I want the wood first. Thank you. Actually, we have enough metal. Let's just do it. Let's make our research bench out of... let's make our research bench out of... steel. Yeah. Okay. Take care of that. Because, yeah, like I said, we gotta get on the research. The thing that's bad is that that's gonna only leave us with one worker, because it's not gonna be... It's not Jonah, right? Yeah. Because Jonah can't research, and he can't really do anything else. So I'm gonna put him on growing also. And hunting. And cooking, since Yuna is going to be doing all the rest of this. Or, I mean, she's going to be researching before she does anything else. Okay, well... then... It doesn't look like there's any geothermal conveniently placed nearby. That's okay. You know, geothermal's nice, but I don't want to, like, go to big efforts to, like, expand my colony up here. We'll see. Maybe later on in the game we'll do it, but... For now, we'll go with solar. And yeah, I'll go ahead and expand my solar area up here, and that'll be a little closer. So that is what we will do. Okay, great. Need research project. First thing we're doing is stone cutting. Thank you. All right, and yeah, I'll just finish off and say that yeah, you might wonder, well, if you can build like a research bench, but you don't know how to stone cut. Well, you know, I guess I would ask, do you know how to stone cut? I don't know how to stone cut. You know, like, yeah, I just don't know how to do it. So, yeah, these people need to relearn this old technology. You know, it's interesting too because like they do the same thing with like swords and stuff. Like, there's like Viking swords and stuff that we don't know how to make it. You know. And, like, we don't even know how they used to fight back then. Like, so there's people that are kind of, like, interested and dedicated to, you know, figuring out how to forge ancient weaponry because, like, yeah, it's just kind of weird to think about, right? Like, there's nobody today who could make a steel sword as good as somebody could make, you know, in, like, the 1200s. Anyway, that's just a little bit of food for thought that you can chew on between episodes. And yeah, we'll come back for more RimWorld in the next episode. See you then. Bye-bye.